Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my online teaching platform. In one of my previous videos, I took you through some of the steps involved in evaluating the limit of a function as the input approaches either positive infinity or negative infinity. In this video, we'll be looking at how best we can evaluate this function as the input approaches positive infinity. Now, let us use the first method and see whether that one works. The first method, which is a direct substitution, see if it's gonna work. All right. So if we have the limit. So we have the limit of the function 3x divided by x plus 2 as the input x approaches positive infinity. So let us try the direct substitution and see what we're getting. All right, so it means wherever you see x, you plug in infinity, positive infinity. So we have 3 multiplying positive infinity, then you divide it nicely by positive infinity plus 2. All right, so let us continue to simplify. Now, positive infinity, as we have discussed in one of my previous videos, that it is a large number. So when you multiply a large number by any constant value, which is positive value, you still continue to get, or you are still going to get positive value, which will be very large. So that value is still infinity. All right. Then you divide it by, you have here to be infinity. So you have here to be infinity. All right. Then plus 2. So we continue to simplify. We have the numerator to be infinity. We maintain it. Now, if you have a number added to infinity, since the number is very large and you are adding another number, you are still going to get infinity. So the denominator also here is infinity. All right. Now let us identify, or let us determine the value of infinity divided by infinity. I know some of you will think that since the numerator is infinity and the denominator is also infinity, it implies that the result will be equal to 1. That will not work over here. You don't know the actual value of the numerator and that of the denominator. They are just large numbers, but that doesn't mean that they are equal. So you cannot determine the exact value of infinity divided by infinity. So here it is undefined. Sorry, it is undetermined. So it is undetermined. So the value of infinity divided by infinity cannot be what? Determined. So write it here. Here because this one becomes undetermined. So we are going to get cannot determine, and so we are going to write it as undetermined form. So we have it in an undetermined form. So we cannot determine the exact value of infinity divided by infinity. All right. So let us identify, or let us get the correct method of evaluating any expression in the form that we have. So the expression given is lim, or the limit of the function 3x divided by x plus 2 as the input x approaches positive infinity. So let's just look at how best we can evaluate this. So for you to be able to evaluate this, you need to identify the variable with the highest power. That is the x with the highest power. So we are going to identify the x with the highest power. So you can say that the power of xy is 1. This one is also 1. So they are all the same. So we are going to use one of them. So we pick x as the variable with the highest power, and you are going to use it to divide each of the expressions. That's each of the term in the given expression. So we are going to get, let me clean this one. So we'll be getting, this will be equal to the lim of, or the limit of 3x, then you divide it by x, or divided by, then the term over here. So you divide this one also by x, then plus 2, you divide the 2 here also by x. As the input x approaches positive infinity. So this is how we should evaluate any expression in this form. So we are going to get the limit of, when you divide 3x by x, you are going to get it to be 3. Then divide it nicely by x divided by x will give us 1. And we have plus 2 still divided by x. You maintain that one since x cannot, we don't know the actual value of x. So we have it as x approaching positive infinity. We continue to simplify. But we see that now we can substitute the value of x into the function. So we are going to get 3, then divide it by 1 plus 2 divided by x. But the value of x is positive infinity. So you plug in the value of x as positive infinity. We continue to evaluate. So we are going to get here to be 3, all divided by 1 plus. Now we have learned that when you divide a number by infinity, in one of my previous videos, that when you divide 1 by positive infinity, you are going to get 0. So since we have here to be 2 over infinity, this is also the same as 0. So we are going to replace here with 0. You write my 0 where? So here becomes 0. Right, we continue to evaluate. So we are going to get here to be 3 divided by 1, and the answer is 3. Right, so we conclude by stating that the limit of the function 3x divided by x plus 2 as the input x approaches infinity is equal to 3. And this is the correct answer. Thank you for watching. And do not forget to follow me on YouTube and TikTok, and also try to share my videos for others to view. Thank you.